Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Final Fantasy XIV Seasonal Archive. We're getting ready to get started in the Starlight celebration for 2025, and we're going to see what it all entails. And apologies for my voice, I kind of working out a sinus infection, so you may hear coughing and stuff every once in a while, and I apologize for that, but let's get into it. We three kindred punch. Amaganaji could use some help from an adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Cypher, what a pleasure it is to see you again in this most festive of seasons. Allow me to reiterate my thanks for your contributions to Starlight's past. Inspired by an oldest Guardian tale, the Starlight celebration is about granting the wishes of children. And this year, we're bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike. The Starlight Stalls. First time around, the Carline Canopy supplied us with Kinster Punch, a kind of mold punch which we provided a guest. It proved tremendously popular, so we're planning to provide it again, with a twist. Alas, with all the celebrants busy attention to the preparations at the stalls, we haven't been able to get working on said twist. If you're not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand? Of course. I like zooming in on these. I'm truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me at the Carline Canopy stall at the market. There I shall explain the particulars to you. When you're ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you in Alton. Alright. So you are the adventurer who has agreed to help us. If you'd follow me, I shall take you to the Starlight stalls. Ooh, it's pretty. Pretty sure it's about the same as it was last year. I think it might have a little bit more decorations than I had last year. I kind of like how they've been going through and like updating like the old. Somehow they do some of the old seasonal events. Like with the Moonfire Fair and the freaking cruise ship. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Sparkly tree. Hey, it's Mandeville. Always love that snowman. The snowman. I love this orchestration though. I'm Ganaji. Thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Beyond to join me in explaining our punch plans. She should be along any moment now. So you're the adventurer who's been roped in to help. An excellent choice, given the fine work you did distributing the punch last festival. It was a favorite among attendees, and the mugs that had the desired effect of promoting the Carline Canopy. When I mentioned this to my guild counterparts in the other city-states, they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well, and so we had these beauties made. Those are actually nice looking cups. We bear local vistas and motifs such as a galleon for limbs of the Mensa and a cactuar for Old Da, with seasonal flourishes worked in for the festive touch. Since we have now 3 lovely mugs, we thought it'd be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinder's punch. In Gridania, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples with blood currants, cinnamon, and various herbs. The Limson and Old Dawn varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found in their respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide on what. And therein lies our request. Hello, could we have some mulled punch, please? Whoa, new mug designs. Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Ah, young Julian. Juliton. I don't know. The punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be long now. We're currently preparing 2 new varieties, you see, using ingredients from cities shown on these mugs. It does me well to see the youngling's curiosity for faraway lands. Further motivates me to serve up Kinder's punch that will not disappoint. Which brings me back to the task we have for you. We're asked you to investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch that best captures each nation. Gridania's markets attracts many visitors from the realm over. An adventurer such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out the relevant information. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation, and then return to Miyaketo's amphitheater. I look forward to your findings. Ugh. Oh, markets are right over there. You wish to make a drink that represents Old Da? Tea would be a good place to start. We Odons can't get through the day without a good strong brew. Served up everywhere, you can get a feed. Doesn't matter if it's a slap-up meal or just a sweet treat. I've heard tell that the Tana takes hers with a generous helpings of butter and honey. Aside from tea, Thanolin has specialties like vanilla, cloves, black pepper, and pearl ginger. Finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. Okay. Another old Don lady. What's that? Ingredients that are distinctly Old Don? Well, most of my countrymen would say noble and spices. But that would be selling our cuisine short, for dining should be an adventure. Thrill of the unknown, the triumph and the audacity. A dish should have all the drama of a championship bout at the Colosseum. Oh yes. Such an experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement. Wouldn't you agree? That's fair. You want to make a punch with a lemon twist. You'll want to use plenty of Lenosian oranges, Lowland grapes, and lemons. Lenosian citruses are known far and wide. It is featured heavily in lemon cuisine ever since sailors started using it to ward off scurvy. It always ensure our restaurant has an ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement at the Bismarck, you see. If you're after quality citrus, I'll be glad to introduce you to our suppliers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, I've heard tell of there being secret orchestration roles for this one. And one I can confirm, at least, was the one in Juneau. And that one will only be available until at least the end of Starlight Celebration this year. And I assume it's just going to pop back next year. Welcome back, Cypher. Were you able to learn anything promising? Oh, the ingredients team representative lives in Laments and Oldal, indeed. We celebrants should be able to procure the items, so pray leave it to us. Once a Kindred's punch has been prepared, we'd be pleased if you would do the honors and serve it. When it is time, please present yourself to my colleague at the Starlight stalls. Okay. If you happen to have a moment now, might I trouble you to speak with the little ones from earlier? I was hoping you could learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them. In so doing, you would be able to recommend varieties of the punch that would be most meaningful. Ugh. Lunch is almost ready. I can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the wood, but I love to try fruits from other places too. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. The mold punch is almost ready. Hooray! I want to learn all new places, so it's hard to decide on a punch. There's no ocean in Grenada, so it's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship. So, Lamensa. The girl might be all done. Giving out hot drinks? That sounds great. I'm visiting with my mom. It's my first time to Grenada, so I guess I want to learn more about everything here. Alright, I think I know what it is. Excellent timing. We received the last of the ingredients and are now brewing the new varieties of Kinder's Punch. I expect the throng of children will descend upon us as soon as we begin serving. Are you ready to attend to them? I'd like to review the characters cities in the punch. Apple and cinnamon. Okay, yeah, I was right. Try some old dog punch. Wow, this is really good. Like a sweet tea with spices. Is this what old dog smells like, I wonder? I'm going to get my friend to come too. That's kind of vague. The same fruit, so. Hmm. Ow. That was vague. That. You here for a punch too? Come on, let's go up together. All right. Oh, if it's called the Coliseum where gladiators fight each other. Oh, punch will make it feel like that. Okay, you get old dog punch. Hello again. I've never had mold punch before, so I'm not sure which one I should try. Here, why not try some Gridanian punch? The Coliseum is an old daw. I'd love to see a fight one day, but right now there's a fight in my own mouth. Ooh, the spice in this punch sure pack a punch. Thank you, I love the apple flavor. The mug is beautiful too. Oh, I hope I can meet some Moogles while I'm in Gridania. Feel like far away? Alright, you have a lemons and punch then. Wow, what a blend of flavors. And I love the design of the mug and ships like that connect this whole world. The whole world. Thank you, mister. I've had a lot of fun. Seems the children really enjoyed their punch. You did well indeed with your selections. From here on, we celebrants shall tend the punch distribution with your fine example as a guide. You only need to report back to Amagranaji. She'll be eager to know how we fare. Okay. Okay, buddy. I just finished putting out a few proverbial fires in the guild, so I thought I'd come by and see how you were getting on. The more the merrier, as I always say. If you're here, my friend, may I presume that the Kinder's Punch has been handled out to the little ones as planned? We are truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought children the festive cheer, but also expanded their horizons. Of course, they're all more than welcome to return and try the other types of punch. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stalls, the better. There you are, Adventure. I wanted to thank you again, and Miss Grananji and Mion too. It was absolutely our pleasure. If you enjoyed the punch, then nothing would please us more. When I grow up, I want to be someone who knows lots about the world like you, mister. I'll go out and see what's out there for myself and tell everyone all about it. And I want to tell everyone about Gridania too. The Starlight stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That's a wonderful wish, and I have no doubt the spinner herself has heard it. When the time comes, it'll be my pleasure to register you as an adventurer, young man. I shall look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. Seems you truly inspired young Julian. And should you have still time to spare, you could potentially inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more Kinder Punch. I'd also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities here on. It is entirely up to you. While the celebration continues, our guide will be pleased to show you to the stalls. Thanks again, Cyphro, and happy Starlight. Ba-ba-dum. The vendors at the Starlight stalls are now open for business. Alright. So first off, before we do that, we're going to track down this other orchestration role that... Alright, they got all the seasonal events, Starlight Mode Tower. Hmm.
Welcome aboard the girl.
Let me see. Okay, it was the... It was the Juno one. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys where to get that. I'll like this guy's video real quick, because... Did help me out there. So, let's pop over to... Well, before we do that, before we pop over to there, let's go ahead and, I don't have enough voice to do the, thing, so we'll end up just kind of like running through them. What did it say? You mentioned a curious lady came by earlier. She spoke to passion about the spirit of culinary adventure before gifting us an array of unusual ingredients. I was skeptical at first, quite a few guests had enjoyed them with the Barris' accent. Sure, we'll run it one more time. Oh. Okay, I can kind of just select. The owner of the Carline Canopy. Oh. Thought I smelled a lovely aroma. I'd already sampled the new varieties, so may I have please have a mug of Gردenian punch? Be interesting to see how yours compares to the Canopy's house blend. Is this grated chanterelle? Interesting. These fragrant mushrooms are sought after for culinary and medicinal purposes. I never imagined tasting it in a sweet drink. Although it might require a more mature palate, there's depth to this punch that's quite enjoyable. I'd be happy to have it again. Well, I should return to my duties. If you have a spare moment from your own, do come relax at the Canopy. Uh, yeah. I'll just have to. I'm gonna leave it on the screen for a minute. And so that way you all have a chance to read it. I've got to rest my voice though, so. I wonder if it's a different one, so we're gonna try that. All right, it's not different. Okay. Come on, Emmerich. Well, pleasant surprise to find you here, Cypher. It is a great joy to spread cheer to the children during Starlight season, though I must confess this little helper finds himself in need of refreshment. I'd like to ask for a mug of local Gridonian punch. Gridonian punch with a dash of birch. Yeah, there it goes again. Well, now, while this punch tastes quintessentially Gridonian, there is no mistaking the Ishgardian accent. Must be an acknowledgement of the Starlight celebration's origins. Yet, regardless of the intent, the generous amount of birch syrup is a wonderful touch. During this most special of seasons, I shall allow myself the indulgence. My thanks for the fine drinking company both. By your leave, I shall return to my duties. Many children yet await their Starlight gifts, and 'twould not do to keep them. We don't see you very often, Emmer. At least not anymore. Representative of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Oh my, if it isn't Cypher. Having concluded some business suggestions nearby, I thought to drop by the festivities. It was a pleasant surprise to find your esteemed self manning a stand. You're serving punch to guests, it would seem, and far be it for me to turn it down. I'd like a mug of the Old Dawn variety, if you'd be so kind. Namazu Whisker Delight Old Dawn Punch. I beg your pardon, did you just say Namazu Whisker? Come now, that is surely a jest. I assume you're referring to some manner of ingredient that appears as a whisker. Straight out of spice, perhaps. Yep. Goodness me, that is certainly distinctive. I'm thinking to introduce a new specialty. I suppose its uniqueness is a way to pierce a crowded market. Well, the drink has had quite an invigorating effect, so if you'll excuse me, I shall continue to peruse the stalls. Alright, who else we got? The Sat Wrap of Radaton and the Diminutive Dragon. Fortunate to meet you here, my friend. I heard tales of festivities while attending to some matters abroad. I decided to make a detour and tour the stalls. Let's say, I also smell some familiar fragrances. If you're serving beverages as a guest, then it would be improper not to accept. Can I trouble you for a mug? Extra hot and spicy, limited punch. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to turn away from the mic. I see you spared no spice in this drink, my friend. I was able to even taste it even with this fizzle. Dare say Zero would enjoy it. They still serve her special curry at the Mahani on occasion. When they do, it never fails to get lively. But to return to the subject of the drink, do take care with the amount of spice. I expect the children here are no less inquisitive than those in Radatan, and may unknowingly bite off more than they can chew. Alright, who is this last one? Well, Arabelle. I happen to have an urgent request nearby, so I thought I'd visit the stalls, and who should I run it into again but you? Well, seeing you serving punch is a new experience, at least. I'll have an Old On one, please. Old On punch with a sour tender garnish. By the 12. This is sabo tender, isn't it? Not you too, Cypher. They aren't entirely inedible, I concede, but putting them in a sweet drink? There are limits, for God's sakes. When you travel the world, you truly encounter all kinds of things, and people. I suppose I owe you for that, at least. Okay, he wasn't particularly... I can't leave Aaronville like that. Welcome back, Aaronville. I'll give you a standard one. You're the only one that gets a redo. Not bad, not bad. It is interesting to note that the flora of Thanalan and New Solani bear many similarities. Their cuisines have evolved rather differently. When my work for the guild ship took me to all manner of places, I rarely had time to enjoy proper meals. As an independent contractor, I can't allow myself to take in not only the sights of my destinations, but the taste as well. But thanks for the drink. I think I'll have a look around the Starlight stalls and go on a stroll through the forest. There's much to see and do. Okay. That's all of them. And all he sells a bunch of dyes and whatnot. There's the Yeti menu and the Squirrel menu from years past. I also forget their names. Oh, it's those two. Oh, it's the bunny guy from last. I'm not sure if it's the last one or which one that was. It was maybe a couple ago. The Gunbreaker folks. Sorry if the mic caught that. Ugh. Making a prop to actually show when I'm drinking something. But anyway, that was the Starlight event for this year. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we will be back at another episode with Heaven's Turn coming up. But anyway, if y'all like the video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It would really help get the channel out there, help it grow a bit. And I hope y'all have a good holiday season, a happy Merry Christmas, and happy holidays to all of you. So, take care, everybody.